English. Would you like to be my friend? The YouTube trend. I am never going to do this ever again. Would. Very, very welcome world. Never. Everybody. The YouTube trend. Would you like to be my friend? The YouTube trend is to speak in the English in a very, very wrong way. Yes, that is the way I am hearing Indians speak on YouTube. Most Indians, not all like the top YouTubers do not talk like this, but most YouTubers, especially entertainment like stories. And the thing is that I miss my entertainment news. I want to see what's going on with the world, but I can't see it when people are talking like welcome and very, very and everyone. It's not everyone. Like, what is everyone? Do you have water in your mouth? You speak in the language you're good at. If I start speaking in Hindi, it'll sound terrible. Okay, maybe it'll sound cute for some people, but generally speaking, speak what you're comfortable with. I mean, I'm no like million subscriber type person, but still, there is just be true to yourself, man. So I don't know if I'm going to need my glasses for this, but my glasses seem a little dirty, so I'm not going to use that. But every time I meet somebody who's not from India, especially those from America or Europe, English-speaking countries, they tell me, "Oh, Sangeeta, your English is so perfect. Oh, you can speak English," and I'm always surprised and always wondering why they're saying what they're saying. Only when I come to YouTube and I search for Bollywood news and I hear their videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, my English is good. Well, my English is not good. It's just most people do not know most Indians do not know how to speak English properly on YouTube. And that's really, really bad. So I'm here to kind of break that and say, no, us Indians know how to speak English. Many of us have great pronunciations as well. So the world, when you look at Indians, don't just judge us on the basis of the other YouTube videos that you see. Those are really bad. Not all is lost though. There are certain YouTubers who do entertainment journalism who are really good in terms of pronunciation. Like Tried and Refused Productions is very good. I like the way he speaks. Miss Malini always hires people who speak English. Of course, she's from radio, so she values great pronunciations. And Zoom has very wannabe Hinglish style, but it's bearable. What I'm talking about is the people who don't know how to say the words and they get their... See, we're not talking about grammar here. I love Yoda, so I can forgive bad grammar any day. Kind of. Maybe Yoda grammar I'm okay with, but so Indians have really ruined the reputation of our education, because even when people make fun of Indians, it's always speaking wrong English. So I want to contest that. They are human beings who speak English well in India. So yeah. Now a little background about me. I grew up in a boarding school. So this accent that I'm speaking it's not an accent. This is the way I talk. And you have an accent, I don't. Well, that's what I used to say when I graduated from school. I came into Bombay, and of course we used to make so much fun of other accents, not just Indian accents. We used to make fun of Irish accents and American accents and British accents and Australian accents and any accent, you give it. Probably not the African accent. I think Russell Peters made that accent very popular. But I remember I had a French teacher who was Irish, and she used to teach us French by saying, "Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire hier soir?" So, we used to make fun of accents all the time. And then, of course, karma is because I came to Bombay, and oh my goodness, everyone was making fun of me. And everyone would be like, "Why do you talk like that? Where are you from? Are you, did the British people leave you behind?" And I'm like, no. My accent is not American or British, it's a Bhelpuri. And if you meet anyone from my school, you will hear the Indianness in their accent, and you will hear the American, you will hear the British, you will hear the Filipino, you will hear the Australian, you will hear the any accent. Basically, we're all like a mix. So I would say more like I have an international accent, but that's just me saying it. So one of the most famous Indian mistakes in terms of language is English language is mixing the V and the W, the W. So it's like they, especially in the entertainment world, you'll say Bollywood ki khabre, and you're like, no, it's Bollywood. It's not Bollywood, it's Bollywood, and it's not woodcutter, it's woodcutter. It's not I like this very, very much. No, it's very, very much. Please, please, please spare us, spare my ears and most people's ears. When we hear you say very, very, it aches. And the same goes for welcome to the show. Like, it's not welcome, it's welcome. And I know a lot of you guys like make fun of the Indian accent and say welcome, but I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about people who are purposely doing it, who can actually speak good English. I'm talking about like, we are here. Like, it's not we are here, it's we are here. And it's not world, it's world, were. Number 2, I do not understand. In Hindi, there is sir and there is sh. So why is it English? Number 3 is full stop. It's full stop, not full stop. Just like it's not is speaking, it's speaking. Okay, now this I have not really seen on YouTube, but I have seen it in play schools a lot around the city. So once I went into this fancy play school looking for admission for my kid, and everything was great. Oh my goodness, she spoke English like wow, like heaven, like the queen herself would love her. But when I came out, I heard the teachers singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and I just was like, no. So it's not twinkle, it's twinkle, 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 not twinkle. Google is so amazing that if you Google search Twitter trends, it gives you, did you mean Twitter trends? Google understands Indian accents, and that's amazing. So trend, you are my friend. I don't know where that came from. Honestly, there is no logic to it. Like you don't say you're my dast, like dost. You don't say dast. So why are you saying friend and trend? So number 6 is birthday. It's not birthday. It's not a bud and the day of the bud that we're celebrating. It is birthday. Okay, it is birth. You know, like you give birth. You don't say I was give bud to. No, it's birthday. And then number 7 is like there's party, and I know I say it with an accent and I get it, but it's not party. It's not party. Party is something else. So it's like, where's the party? It's not party. It's party. And if you want to say it in a normal way, you don't have to roll your R's like me. Just say par. I don't know how to not roll my R's. I'm so sorry. My tongue is just evolved like that. But it's party. If you want to like even enunciate it and say party, but it's not party. Like, where's the party? Like, yeah, no, it's not party. And number 8, I think 90% of the videos I see have this. They don't say video, they say video. Now the thing is, it's not video, man. It's not video. Like whatever you say, it's not video. It's video. Video. V-I, not V-E-E. So yeah, this like when I hear and this video was, and I'm just like no. Number 9 is these small ones, like not revelation, but they say revelation, or instead of saying started, they say started. I think it's those people who think they have accents but don't know how to speak English, and it's hilarious, but you're really like making people like me and people like other Indians who speak really well, like all the friends that I know speak like English very well. So you're making us hang our heads in shame. So don't do that. So THE is the or the. But many VO artists and many people who make videos in YouTube don't know the difference. So they'll say all the best. I can't understand. It's not all the best. It's all the best. So that was the 10 things that make my blood boil. But on that note, most of the top bloggers of India do not speak in these weird ways. that just shows that the public is deciphering between good quality and bad quality. What I also really like is that a lot of the top vloggers and YouTubers use their language of comfort, and I feel like that is most important. That if you are comfortable in Hindi, don't put it on, don't pretend like you're like, oh, I'm so fancy, yes, we you know, no, don't do that. Be true to yourself. Be true to your language. You can be the best in the language that you're comfortable with. On that note, so when I joined Ashtak, you've heard the story. I mean, that I've told you about the fact that I thought I could speak Hindi, but I couldn't. But the fact was that everyone wanted me to learn Hindi, and there was a cameraman who really wanted me to learn Hindi, but I couldn't. So he would just like give me ratified lines. So I would say "Raat rangeen hi nahi, mazedar bhi thi," you know. And of course I had to credit the cameraman because he was giving me the script. Or ये रात लोगों को काफी लुभा गई. These are all Ratto lines which I don't even know what they mean, but I remember Sharma ji used to tell me and I used to just ratify it and end with Sangeeta Kumar Mumbai Aaj Tak. But as time went by, I got married and I moved to Bhopal, and the thing with Bhopal was it's actually the most ideal place for a person like me because there are no signs in English in Bhopal. Everything is in Hindi. So I started reading Hindi. Like I actually was out of practice, and the last time I had learned Hindi, I got a D minus. So I found it interesting. So of course it would take me some time, and my husband would laugh and laugh and laugh when I would try and read it. But I would read it, and it would be like photocopy. Now it's not photocopy; it's photocopy. If you wanted to say sweet shop, you would not say sweets. You would say sweets, or something like. Just very messed up. So India, I think, has learnt to speak in English by reading Hindi, which was done completely wrong, and probably the world was written world. That is why people don't know how to speak English. Food for thought. So if you are one of those people who say ver for ver and ver for ver, practice. I mean, practice, and just when you're going to do your videos for YouTube at least and showcase your language skills to the world, it's world, not world. It's welcome, not welcome. Maybe you should get some tuitions or some tutorials to really speak well and make your language sound good, or else just stick to the language you know, because I know for a fact that my ears bleed whenever I hear language like that. English. Would you like to be my friend? The YouTube trend. I am never going to do this ever again. Would. Very, very welcome world. Never. Everybody. The YouTube trend. Would you like to be my friend?